Are you looking for the best laptops for graphic design? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best laptops on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Microsoft Surface Pro 11th Edition. For fans of the 2-in-1 tablet form factor, we recommend the Microsoft Surface Pro 11th Edition, 2024. Like previous Surface Pros, this 2024 model is a premium-feeling tablet with a sturdy, built-in kickstand, a comfortable Alcantara-covered type cover keyboard, and pen input support. The new Flex keyboard has a larger haptic touchpad that's easier to use, and it's Bluetooth-enabled, so you can use the keyboard even when detached from the tablet, giving you more flexibility to position the device to your liking. You get Wi-Fi 7 wireless connectivity, an outstanding 1440p front-facing webcam, a 10MP back-facing camera, and Windows Hello support for quick logins. Unfortunately, you must buy the keyboard and stylus separately. The most important thing to know is that this tablet PC runs on an ARM processor. This means that some apps might not run at all, and even if they work through Microsoft's Prism emulation, performance can be a little iffy, so it's best to check that the apps you use are compatible before making any purchasing decision. Another thing to know is that the Snapdragon X Plus model has an IPS panel, while the X Elite model has an OLED panel. The latter will give you deeper blacks, but it exhibits what's commonly known as the screen door effect, meaning its digitizer is visible, creating a grid-like pattern that some may find distracting. The battery lasts around 11 hours of light use, which is pretty impressive for such a thin tablet PC. At number 2. Acer Swift Go 14. The best laptop for designers we've tested in the budget range is the Acer Swift Go 14, 2024. This thin and light model features Intel Meteor Lake CPUs, which are powerful enough to handle fairly demanding tasks. However, like the Apple MacBook Air 15, 2024, above, there's no dedicated GPU option, so it's only suitable for simpler graphic designs that don't require a lot of GPU processing power. You can get up to 32 GB of RAM and 2 TB of storage. Unfortunately, only the latter is user replaceable. You can choose between an FHD plus IPS or a 2.8K OLED panel for the display. The OLED display is sharper and better suited for color-critical work, but remember that it's susceptible to permanent burn-in and will drain the battery faster. This laptop feels very well built despite having a little more plastic in its construction than premium models like Apple MacBooks. It has a spacious, albeit slightly mushy keyboard, a large and responsive touchpad, a 1080p webcam with facial recognition support, and a wide port selection that includes 2 Thunderbolt 4s and an HDMI. Its battery life is excellent at around 11 hours of light use. You can charge the laptop via USB-C. At number 3. Apple MacBook Air 15. If you work on simpler designs and don't need all the graphical processing power of a mobile workstation like the Apple MacBook Pro 14, 2024, above, get the Apple MacBook Air 15, 2024, instead. It has a larger display with the same 100% DCI-P3 coverage and superb factory calibration. It just isn't a mini LED display, so its contrast isn't as good. Another downside is its limited port selection, as it only has 2 USB-C/Thunderbolt 3 ports. Other than that, this is a great laptop that provides an amazing user experience. With all that being said, you might want to disregard all of this and get the new M4 MacBook Air, which Apple has just released. The M4 model brings increased performance, a new webcam with center stage support, and Thunderbolt 4 video output. The latter lets you connect 2 external displays while still using the laptop's built-in screen. If you don't care for these upgrades, you can likely find the M3 model at a heavily discounted price, though you'll have to get it via a reseller, as it's no longer available directly from Apple. Lastly, we've received the new MacBook Airs, 13 and 15-inch, and will begin testing soon, so keep an eye out for the full reviews. At number 4. Apple MacBook Pro 14. The best laptop for graphic design we've tested is the Apple MacBook Pro 14, 2024. This 14-inch premium workstation offers a fantastic user experience with its gorgeous mini LED display, a comfortable keyboard, a gigantic haptic touchpad, and tons of ports. The display's factory calibration is near perfect, so you can get right to work without further calibration. The only drawback is its lack of full Adobe RGB coverage, which might be a deal breaker for those in print graphics. Apple's M4 Pro/Max socks bring exceptional performance and are more than adequate to handle intensive tasks like 3D graphics. The Apple MacBook Pro 16, 2024, is also a good choice if you want more screen space. It has better sounding speakers but is more expensive and bulkier. For Windows users, we recommend the Lenovo ThinkPad P1 Gen 7, 2024. This 16-inch workstation provides an amazing user experience and can easily handle demanding workloads. However, you can only get up to 64 GB of RAM, user upgradable to 96 GB, whereas the MacBook Pro is configurable with up to 128 GB, so it might not be ideal if your work requires a lot of memory. It has Wi-Fi 7 wireless connectivity, a fingerprint sensor, a facial recognition camera for added security and quick logins, tons of ports for peripherals and external displays, and an SD Express 7.0. The laptop gets hotter and louder under load, though, and its battery life is slightly shorter than the Apple's.